All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing great today. We've got a pretty chill afternoon lined up. All we're going to be doing is updating the job list. I had a number of other things going on this week, including peer reviewing that one publication that I talked about in today's weekly update. And yeah, so that took time. I had some other projects ongoing that I needed to take care of this week, like they were very urgent. So I knocked those out of the way, but that overrode my time for the job list, which I've been doing Thursdays as of late. Used to do them Fridays, but then we started doing live stream, so I bumped that to Thursday. So now we're doing and because of the weird schedule this week, I bumped the job list to today. So that's what we're going to be up to. Been scouring a lot of different resources for this job list and for other ongoing things related to Reef Unity Network. I'll talk about that more in the coming weeks. There's going to be an announcement next week, I believe on the 16th, where all of this will make a little more sense. There's some stuff I've been doing in the background that I haven't been forbidden to talk about, but it just doesn't make sense to talk about it until this announcement becomes available. So I've been working on something for a long time, over a year now, that helped launch this channel. And it's going to be announced next week. And then I can talk more about other things happening in the background. So enjoy that teaser. Let's get into it. So let's hop over to our job list. Here we go. I'm gonna move myself a little bit here. Cover that AI button because nobody wants to see that. And I'll put myself there. Okay, so here's the job list that I curate weekly. And first thing, we've done this before, first thing I want to check is to see which jobs. So a lot of these have scheduled dates, their deadlines essentially, and once they hit their deadline they automatically get moved off of this list. But there are the positions that are open until filled, they don't have this calendar marker. And so the first thing I do is check to see if those positions are still available before I start adding. So I like to clean things up and then start adding to it. So let's check some of these first. First one is going to be marine cultures. This is in Tanzania. Oh, this one, ooh, we'll see if it even... Okay, so this is just a Google PDF. So I have a bad feeling about this. This is probably going to stay posted indefinitely. So I actually don't know how to check if this is still available. Maybe I'll hop over quick to the ICRS page. I think it was originally posted there. No, where did I find this one? Give me one sec. Stare at my face for a sec as I pull up the page. We'll double check this here. I think I know where it is. Oh, yeah, I gotta add that one. Here it is. Okay. Oh, not helpful there. So let's go back to their website. And if they have their postings. Our team. Okay, we're hiring a new conservation manager. So considering that's still up, I'm guessing it's still good. I'm guessing they're still looking for people. For applicants. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. Next up, we are going to Coral Vita. They had a couple positions posted last week. Let's see if they're still here. Looks like it. This was for Coral Technician level 1, so an entry level. In the Bahamas. All right, that one looks good. So next up, we've got the other Coral Vita position. So there were 2 posted last week. This one for field ops. Looks like that one's still available. I'm sure these 2 positions they're gonna get so many applicants for. That'd be my guess. I haven't seen any ones like that in a while, like true like restoration practitioner husbandry type positions. So I imagine those will be pretty competitive, but I haven't talked to the contact about it. So next up, we've got Conservation Project Manager. This is Antonio. Good. I put the... Let's check the website. So I put the application links. It's easy for me to do. I want you guys to be able to get quickly to the application, but then I make it harder for myself to actually go and check up on it. Join us. Conservation Project Biological Field Technician. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, I missed this one. What do they do? Oh, this is plant-based. Okay. That's fine. It's just not coral related, so I'm not gonna post that one. I mean, the Conservation Project Manager isn't necessarily a coral-focused one either, but you're gonna have to do some semblance of coral stuff, I believe, throughout. So I'll leave that one. All right, what else we got going? Moat jobs. All right, let's go through the moat list. We're just gonna, I know I have several on there, so we're just going to knock through science communication coordinator. Oh, this is just a specialist. Okay. Science comm coordinator. Okay. Oh, that was the one. Yep, that was the one. Okay, that one's still there. I know there were more moat ones, so we're just gonna knock all of the moat ones out now. So we'll scroll down. Aquarium biologist quarantine. Aha, I actually know someone who's doing an internship. Oh, it's with a different role. Ignore me. Ignore me for a sec. We'll get there. The quarantine looks like it's... Yep. Yep. Oh wait, I missed a couple. Oh no, never mind. Ignore me. Shouldn't say that as much. Aquarium biologist quarantine. Yep, that one got taken, it looks like. So we will remove that from the site. Sorry, guys. What else was there? Oh, a lot. Lab manager, chemist, biologist, and life support. So we've got all of the biologist positions are still available. One of our new members is actually an intern for this project. I just found out yesterday. So I hope that's going well for you. A good summertime spot for you to pick up some good experience. Anyway, so all the biologist ones are still there. Then we need to check for the chemists. Ooh, if I can spell chemist correctly. Life support systems operator, we can check that one. Senior chemist. Staff chemist. So then the last one I'm missing is technician. Bam, 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 bam. And operator. So that takes care of all of these ones. Staff chemist, senior chemist, biologist, life support, life support. So Moat's taken care of. Oh, I didn't mean to close it though, because I didn't check for if they have new positions. Aha! We'll open that back up. All right, going to CRF next. Ooh, they added one. So data system's still there, accounting is still there, temporary education specialist. I'll keep this tab open because we'll check that job out. Then we've got the Aruba Conservation Foundation, still looking for a specialist, okay. Marine Ops Officer. I am going to have to remove these soon. Oh my god, this has been posted forever. So yeah, this one is like doing surveys, environmental data. There is coral work, which is why I don't want to like pull it down, but this one's been on the job list like forever. Like, how have you not found anyone? I wonder. Not my place. Not my place to say. It's in the Bahamas. Coral gardeners. Director of partnerships, that's still there. Miami waterkeeper. Their grants managers. Still there. Still there. Why aren't these getting taken? And then that last one for Moat. Yep, we already checked that one off the list. Why aren't some of these getting taken? They've been on the list for so long. We don't have the time to figure that out today. We need to get through our list first. Let's check. Moat will go through their list. Education specialist first. Continues, specialist. Implements, evaluates engaging marine science education programs. I know someone who had this role a long time ago. A long time ago, I think. Teach classroom, lab, and other programs. So I think since it's going to require some field work, I might actually post this one. I mean, I'm so involved in education, like I still think that's enough. There's enough importance with that. I'm sure you'll do. If you're out in the field on scuba, you're probably going to be doing coral-based stuff. Oh, Did they update their application process? Hang on, let's check this out. Oh, it's really the same thing. Really the same process as before. It looks like a different portal. So whatever. I like the way this one is organized though. I've been a little disappointed with how some of the formatting has been done on Mode's job page the past couple weeks. This is better. Good job, guys. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. Do stuff like this. The only thing I will add to this though, post your salaries, please. It's so helpful. It's helpful. Pay your people fairly and tell them like what the range is going to be. Please. Please. Let's add this to the job list. So I need to actually split this now. Make it a little easier on myself. I'll bring that over. Cool, let's get after it. New item. Ooh, we're down to 29. I mean, a lot of them turned over this past week. We were 34. 34 last week, now we're down to 29. And adding new ones. So we'll get there. So I can copy a lot of it. Because that restoration data one just is lingering. Whoa. This one is based in Sarasota, not Summerland. In person, so oh, where are you going scuba in Sarasota? Interesting. Brief description, we'll focus on that one. Developing, implementing, and evaluating. Good words, good words. Then let's do the full thing. Key responsibilities, in addition to the program summary. Their website doesn't normally copy over well, so fingers crossed that it does. Hey, it did. Yay, that's awesome. That makes my life easier. But let's go ahead and check the formatting, that it looks good here. Oh, I don't need the location info. Whoa. Oh, what are you doing? Stop. Behave. Behave. Stop doing this to me. Come on. Okay. There. Goodness, that should not have been that hard. Now it still won't scroll. Come on. Yep, I'll leave the bullet points as is. There's enough spacing with them. Fantastic. Okay. Requirements. Bachelor's. Other requirements. Let's see. Commensurate with experience and qualifications. I hate that. I hate that. You can put that. You can put commensurate with experience. Put a range too, please. I do appreciate putting in the other benefits though, so thank you. And that this is formatting better. Formatting on this is so much better now. Thank you. Thank you. And this will be until filled. Salary, not listed. Contact info. I don't think they put this. Or you can send a cover. Oh, you can mail them. I haven't seen that in a long time. You can mail them directly. Cool. Here it is, the application link, post date. I don't think they list this. So we'll probably just put today. This is full-time education. You. None listed. Awesome. Okay, let's continue on their list. Down we go, down we go. Boat captain, Upper Florida Keys. Am I still doing these ones? So do we cut it off? So include education coordinator, no direct tie to Coral, but likely will be. Boat captain, no direct tie to Coral, but you'll be out on the water. Based in the Keys. Sorry, there's a bug. How many Coral people really have their boating license, their captain's license? What do we think? I feel like a lot of Coral people know how to operate vessels. But I don't think many have actual captain's licenses or experience maintaining vessels to this degree that they would be asking. So while divers are underwater, keep the deck. How big's the vessel? 36 feet. Okay, pretty small. Smaller vessels. Oh, those could be, but if they're diving vessels, true diving vessels? My guess. I might leave this one off. I'll leave it off for now. Science communications coordinator, we've already got that one. Video services technician, this is part of the main location, I believe, so I'm not going to include that. Really? I'm getting distracted. Okay. Got that one. Life support systems operator. Got that one. Staff bio. Got that one. Staff bio. Got that one. So they've fully revamped this website. Nice job, Moat. Nice job. I mean that. It looks a lot better. It's a lot cleaner. Sorry, I'm scrolling so fast. I've got all of these positions that are the relevant ones. No, I don't think anyone's going to take that, personally. Okay, so good on Moat. Let's check out CRFs, they also have an education position. Also not given a salary range. Don't even put, should put a salary range so people know what to expect given the expectations listed here. But like, it's funny that they put salary range and then they just don't put it. Okay, so this job role, Coral Reefs and You grant. Key educational activities of the Coral Reefs and You classroom program. Okay, we'll put this one. Yep. You're doing coral things. Temporary. I can't spell education today. Oh, hey, Anna, I didn't see you hop in here. Job market is rough out here, Coach Matt. You're telling me we need help getting these jobs. You're telling me it is. I said earlier in stream, I've been diving into a lot more than just coral job markets lately. I've been looking at other trends, and wow, it is not good. It's really tough out there. A lot of project manager roles, like there are a lot of them, but high competition, unclear interview processes. It's really rough. Reason I'm doing that, I teased before as well, as I'll be announcing something here within the next week or so that'll explain why I've been diving into those other job markets as well. I can't talk about it yet. I mean, I'm not forbidden to talk about it, but it would be better for me to wait. It would make a lot more sense until said announcement occurs. Okay, temporary education specialist. Coral Restoration Foundation. Nonprofit. I'm hoping to find some good academia ones. That'd be neat. This will be, it said all throughout Monroe County. So I wonder if I'll just put Florida Keys. No, I'll put, they specified Monroe County. I'll put Monroe County. And wow, I can't. I've typed too much this week. I think I've run out of quota. I've exceeded the quota of words I can type effectively. Can't even spell USA. In person. For reef description, let's go back. Yeah, we'll just use that for the brief description. Adobe, come on, bear with me here. And it did not format super well, so we're looking for at the heart. Give that its own paragraph. Awesome. Is it easier to find a job if you're willing to move? I feel like a hard part of this is because we're trying to find something where we live. That's definitely part of it. 100%. A lot of the other ones I've been looking for, there's a lot of stuff on the West Coast right now in terms of marine science focused ones. So not coral specific, but marine science, marine biology, environmental science. There's a lot of stuff out west right now. West Coast, Rocky Mountain area. So if you're willing to move to those locations, it looks a little better, but I imagine those are still really competitive I saw one program out west, like 300 applicants. It was crazy. Crazy. What makes that particularly difficult is that I don't know how the hiring process, what that looks like. To manage 300 applicants, 300 plus applicants, I don't know how you manage that, which worries me that a lot of good applications are getting tossed aside, which is unfortunate. Because you need to hire someone fast. There's no way you can do a good job sifting through 300 applications when you need to hire someone, like now. So is it easier to find if you're willing to move? Yeah. But it's still really competitive. Still very competitive. So let's get the full position summary, description, and responsibilities. Yeah, I had a feeling this one would format that way. PDFs are notorious for not agreeing with, not copying over well the Wix. So we have to do a little formatting ourselves. At the heart again. Anna, I have good news. Since we're not doing anything extremely computer intensive today, I have had fewer glitches, knock on wood. I have not had to refresh the web page yet. So that's been nice. This person, the person, this person, the person. By supporting, now let's give these bullet points a little breathing room. Actually make it into a bulleted list. Responsibilities. At least it's easy to find the bullet points. And then remove some of this extra PDF stuff. Yeah, I don't, Anna, I don't know if I'm, because of all the glitches last week, I don't think I'm going to be coding on stream ever again. That did not go very well in terms of technical issues as well as brain power issues. So it took a lot of computer power. It took a lot of brain power, and I don't think I can split my attention between stream and where's other duties? I can't split my attention between stream and coding. I mean, you see, I can't even type. I can't even redo formatting and talk at the same time. So we're probably not doing that ever again. I hope no one will be disappointed by that. I don't think they will. Watching me struggle. Nah. Required skills and knowledge. Coding is already so hard, that makes sense. Yeah, I gave it a chance because why not? Figure things out, see what works really well on stream and what doesn't. Coding does not. I am not that good at it, and all of the glitches that came from it. You should live stream trying to learn a new concept. Oh, you want me to like... I'm imagining like live streaming me trying to relearn the Krebs cycle. Oh, or you're thinking that. Learn Python live with Coach Matt. Actually, that could go well. If we did like simple data sets and tutorials like the Iris data set. That would be cool. And then I could be like, well, I would actually do it this way. You're thinking. I like that thought. I'm sure you wouldn't I'm sure you wouldn't stress. It would be stressful for sure, but if it's something new, at least it would be, I would feel less bad about how bad I am at it. Like, I was struggling with R last week. I shouldn't have been struggling to the level that I was struggling. That was embarrassing. But if I'm learning a new coding language or new software or new skill of any kind, at least I would have the benefit of me being new to it. So I kind of like that idea. If you have any recommendations for what I should learn, I'm all ears. Okay, here's their website info again, the PDF. I'd consider learning Python for that. I would consider it. Now I know, oh, they spelled colleagues wrong. That's fine. I pretty much, what is this supposed to be? Help to, hold on. What is this trying to say? What is this under? Problem solving. Clearly and professionally articulate solutions, support and help to clearly and professionally articulate solutions, support and help to a diverse staff and interns with carrying, this is probably varying technological needs. And I do find it interesting. I still don't totally know what this means. I do find it interesting how often I come across spelling or grammatical mistakes in job applications. This is not exclusive to our field. Everywhere. I'm like, you're hiring, you require such strict, you have such strict guidelines for your applicants, and then like there are errors in your actual application. And I'm not fully judging, like I see it so often, it doesn't even bother me anymore. I just find it kind of ironic, maybe a little hypocritical sometimes. I don't think about it too much. Learn the biochemistry behind nanopore sequencing and library prep so you can make your own kits and not rely on chemists. But you know how much I like relying on chemists, Anna. I'd make a fortune. I could make a fortune doing it. But I'm also okay with leaving the chemistry to the chemists, to have them design the things that I can then purchase and use for my research so I don't have to worry about it. I'm a very applied person, which I guess in that situation that'd be somewhat applied. You're developing a product. So that's pretty much as applied as it gets. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just going to let that that train of thought die. Okay, so their requirements are all good. Deadline, did they put a deadline on this one? I don't think so. I don't think they typically do, which is fine. Nope. That's all good. Until filled it goes. Look at all these until filled. Yeesh. That's crazy. I hope they get filled. Salary commensurate with experience. I hate that phrase. I really do hate that phrase. I think you should list your salary, even if it's a range. I think people should have an expectation of have an idea of what the budget for the position is. I think that's important to know. And I think it shows a level of transparency from leadership. It is the first step at building trust with your new employee. Be like, here is our budget or what we're willing to pay for this position. I want you to know this, have this clear expectation, so you can make a decision if the job responsibilities align with that budget. Because I don't necessarily want to go through this process. It's a cool position being an educator for this program in Monroe County. But it is a lot of work, and I want to know early if I am going to be paid fairly for it. So again, I like seeing a salary range because I think it builds a level of trust. It sets clear expectations, which is a huge value of mine. Clear expectations are so important. Who's the contact for this? I don't need an AI assistant on this, Adobe. I just need you to find the word I'm looking for. Rant complete. Rant complete. I'll put this for the career link. As I've learned, when we were checking up on the positions before, if you just put the PDF link, you don't always know if the position's still available because they might not remove the PDF. So we put it on the career page, and then you can go to the job description yourself. It's easy for me, it's easy for you. When did this get posted? I don't know. Did they put it on their Instagram? If it's something like that and they don't have it on their website, I usually put it on Instagram. Coral Restoration Foundation. It does not look like they posted it. Oh wait, did they? Oh no, those are their internships. Okay. Then I'll just put today. Uh, 6 months, it said. Full time? Full part partners participants partners departments. I'm gonna assume this is full time. Time commitment. No, I'll just put temporary. This is also in education. How is it already that late? Okay. Bam. So now let's head over to the ICRS page, see if they've got anything new posted. This is new. 6-4. Wait, why didn't I add this last week? How did I miss this? Did I intentionally not put it? Let's find out. Whoa. That's a lot of words. That is a lot of words. No, I don't need a summary of this. I can read. Oh, this is posted May 18th. June 20th deadline. Wow. Safety manager. Oh, what a riveting and very difficult job. I feel bad for lab safety managers. So much work and people just kind of like brush them off. And it's important because it's important to keep people safe. Does this have anything to do with... It is a research support position. I know, hard to see. I'm working on it. Oversee and manage technical needs of 6 shared laboratories. Oh, you can have your hand in just about everything. Yep, there it is. Maintain compliance, which is important. OSHA, ADA, EPA, work comp. That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them. Oh, well, you are employed. I'm trying to decide if I include this one, because it's more... Disseminating protocols, onboarding new employees, managing chemical waste. Yes, you are. You're a grad student. You have a position right now. Actually, are you TAing this fall, or do you have a research assistantship? I guess that would dictate. No, it wouldn't. I mean, you're a grad student, like, regardless of what you're doing. Like, yes, you are. But I'm just curious if you have a TA or an RA. Logistical needs for visiting scientists. You're TAing? Okay, yeah, then, I mean, you're a grad student, so yes, you are employed, but you're also TAing, so yes, you will be getting paid for your services. Is it paid well? That's a different question, and I know the answer to that one, and no. You're paid. You'll be able to survive. That's about it. What are they having you teach? Okay, sample processing, student training, supervision, and learning advanced laboratory techniques. Wow, this position has this person doing everything. And for that reason, I will add it. If they are doing some research, they can get added. I believe that they will have a hand in coral work. Teaching Gen Chem, okay, that makes sense. Teach about all those electrons and what they're up to. Lab specifically, okay. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. It's a lot of work, but as someone who enjoys teaching, when I did have to TA, yeah, it's a lot of work, but I enjoyed it. Especially the last semester before I graduated. I was TAing Gen Bio 2 lab. I had a really good group. It was an 8 a.m. and they still talked. Like, they engaged with one another, they asked me questions. So it was easy. It was easy to be there, be present, and have fun. So I hope you can have that same experience. Will there be people that annoy you? Yep. There will be those students, but I hope you get a group overall that makes it enjoyable. Okay, I have done nothing with this. Okay, let's start adding this, because I don't have a ton of time. Okay, this doesn't need to be all caps either. How do you feel about male pattern baldness? Excuse me? What kind of question is that, Anna? What are you asking? Academia. Where is the University of Guam? Have I just been putting Guam for everything else? Yep. Okay. Try to be a little more specific, but that wasn't you. Uh-oh. Came from your username. That's concerning. It only shows you listed here. I'm not accusing you of anything. I just don't know what's happening. Why is that not getting included? It's in like different font. It won't let me highlight that. That's so weird. Whoop. That doesn't need to be visible. Okay, we'll go in and manually fix this. Make sure that the formatting is safety standards of OSHA, ADA, the EPA, and workers. Neat character of duties. Well, it appears we have a mystery on our hands, Anna. I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna remove that comment. Because that's weird. We'll add duties and responsibilities. Ooh. Weird how this is working. Okay. I see what's happening here. I see what's happening here. That's funny. That's funny. That was good. Nice to know we're not being hacked. Knowledge. Maintain knowledge of OSHA, EPA, ADA, and workers. Oh my goodness. Compensation requirements to ensure laboratory compliance. Wow, what a fun sentence. as a resource. Then we have to remove human resources. Remove human resources. I'm sure a lot of people would love to do that. Including the number. So now I'm curious as to how your conversation about male pattern baldness came into play here, Anna, and friend. What an interesting topic of conversation. Looking for ML director now. Depending. Here we go, found it. On the candidates' interests and qualifications. Participate in research activities such as sample processing, how fun, student training, super fun, supervision. Okay, and what does this person need? Is that it? I'm surprised. I figured you would need more than a GED for that. And how do I typically list that? Oh, all the ones that did have it. I feel like you would need more than that. Oh, are you serious? Does it have its own? Could I have copied it? Nope. Never mind. Okay, I'm parked and can explain. My sister is my personal transcriber and she decided to go off script. For an idea of how that went, I screamed. That's really good. That's really funny. I think that's funny. I'm not a huge prank person, but that was a good one. At first I thought you were hacked or something. But this makes a lot more sense. Okay, what was that? Oh, I was looking for education. This one just asked for high school. So I'm gonna put all of this. Oh, I hate that I have to fill this in. Education, eligibility. Oh wait, that's work eligibility. Just. Then we have to fill in some of the blanks. Previous employment regarding the applicant's suitability for employment. All factors after the parenthesis. We need all information contained may be used. Awesome. That one's set. I just need police. in court compliance. Clearance, not compliance. Should be probably compliant. Neat. All right. This one, I believe, had a deadline. I think it said June 20th. And I can schedule this one June 20th. So I'll just put, even though it's Guam time zone, I'm still just gonna put it here for ease. Salary range, here we go. They put theirs, probably because it's somewhat government affiliated. So they like have to, but I'll take it because I think it's important. Contact information. Nothing direct. I mean, he signed, it's signed down here, but I don't, excuse me, I don't know if you would directly do that. We do have a city at that. Here's the application link. I don't think that will actually work though. I think I need this. Post date, this was actually a long time ago. I'm surprised it's just making its way here. Time commitment. Did it have... Oh, preferred qualifications. Oh my... Oh! Whoops. I don't typically see these right off the start. So let's change... That makes more sense though. I'm like, all you need is a GED for that job? I'd be surprised. This makes a lot more sense. Bachelor of Science. What is happening here? At least one. Demonstrated. Necessary special qualifications. Possession of a valid. Preferred master's. Probably. That may be a pretty hard job. 2 to 3 years of experience. Or 1 year manager experience. Okay, that's a little better. I feel better about that. And I was looking to see originally, okay, where we originally were. Is if it gave how long this position was. Was it permanent or was it not permanent? Looks like it's permanent. Tough to actually come up with a category for that. Okay, so we're good on that list. Now I already checked the conservation job board and the ocean board earlier today. again, for my super secret project I've been working on. So we'll see what Ames is up to. CSIM, Symbiont Technician. I know I added that one. Let me double check that these are here, that I have all of them. Australian experimental researcher, check. Symbiont Technician, check. These two, are they new? Postdoc on threatened species. What kind of threatened species? What kind of threatened species are we talking about? Marine megafauna. Yep, not coral. So, no, I won't add that. CSIM instrumentation officer. Electrical license. They mean business. Profibus, Profibus, Profinet, Modbus. I'm not gonna worry about this one. Yeah, I wanted to check also. So I posted this last week on the community forum. ICRS, released their list of PIs taking students for 2027, I believe. I know I already had Dr. Fuess, her positions on here already. Which ones did I check out? Did this get longer? Oh. Did I add Sheila's? Did I add Dr. Kitchens? She's definitely a coral person. See if any other names speak to me here. The Rotgen Lab. Yeah, I think I added theirs. Yeah, there it is. Right at the top. Rotgen Lab. Dr. Fuess. Okay. So... Oh, I shouldn't highlight that. Someone else is on here. Research field, genomics. I need a little more details than this, please. Bacteriophage. Like, these are all eco-evo jobs, so they all could be related. But are they? Yeah, that's not. Oh, they're at USC though. There are coral people there. In plants. Tomatoes. Plant microbes, evolutionary genomics. Of what kind? Department of Natural History. Well, put your actual website. Pollination, fish, host microbiome interactions. Of what kind? Because I do that. Bees! Bees! Bees? Bees. Cool. Not what we're looking for, but cool. Bees. Ichthyology. Speciation. Of what kind? This is... Bloop, bloop, bloop. Fish. parasites. Got it. Animal behavior, bioacoustics. Oh, that is picking up in corals, so you should probably give them frogs. Fungi. Behavioral ecology, field endocrinology, ornithology, birds. Computational. Of what kind? What is your system? Or do you just... I see lionfish. Quantitative, marine ecology. What do you do? Algal blooms. Oh, this is like Dr. Kramer's work at USF. Just quantitative ecology. That's cool. I'm really bad at that. As an ecologist. I don't do quant. I do molecular. Aquatic ecology. Evolutionary ecology. General? In general? Terrestrial. Population, evolutionary, interior. General. Okay. Theoretical ecology. Prairies, plant and algae, evolutionary genetics. Chemical ecology. Oh, Anna's not here anymore. She would have enjoyed that. Why does that name ring a bell? The Van Eaton Lab. Oh, I looked up their work before. Symbiosis. Oh, I already added the Rodgen. Wait, CEE lab. Oh, my CEE lab. That's Dr. Kenkel's lab. Different one. Canada. Okay, let's go back to Sheila Kitchens. Oh, she's at Stony Brook now? Oh. Yep, here we go. Add this. How do I have it listed for others? Graduate. Was she taking PhD students? Oh, it says right there. Huh. Okay. This is Sheila Kitchen, part of Stony Brook University. Academia. Stony Brook, New York. Okay. I actually had forgotten where that was. That's probably not great. Oop. Weird formatting there. Description and responsibilities. That's what's weird. Like, I don't always know what to put on this because it's just like graduate program. So you're probably going to, it's a little different. Like you're going to be talking with the PI first. Like that's how I did it, is I didn't, the formal application came after talking with the PI, my PI. I don't know if there are any specific ones. I'll just double that up. I know, not super helpful there. Deadline. When is your deadline? What's PHP? Hang on, what is PHP? December 1st. 26. We can schedule that. Haha. So far away. It's not as far as you think. Not as far as you think though. And even look at this. Look at this. She even has a salary range listed. Crazy. So easy to add that. So easy to put it there. Nuts. All right, we'll get her email address. In the application page, I'll put this. I'll put the website one. It has the other links embedded in it, so that's okay. She put it on June 11th. That's why I didn't see it last week, because this is a living document. Well, and was there... I'll just leave full-time for now. I don't know how long the position is. Research job. All right, cool. Awesome. So I know there's still a couple other sources that I need to check up on, but I do have to dash. I have to run at 2:30, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through those. I'll do those off camera, off stream, and then I will I'll have to remember to post to Instagram like when that's done. But we got a good amount. We had 29 today, so we added 4 jobs so far. There are probably a couple more from the sources I need to check still. So my guess is I'm gonna make a prediction that we probably have like 35 total. 7 added. 6, if you do math correctly. 6 added. So you can see if I'm right later on when I go to post. But other than that, I'm gonna call it there for a day. Thanks for coming to hang out as we finish this, as we update the job list. I don't know what we're doing next week. Hopefully something fun, but we might be doing the job list too. It depends on that super secret project and what I need to add to it. So this might get pushed to Friday again. But at least this is kind of a fun thing to do together. Maybe not fun, bureaucratic, but at least I can engage better. Not like with coding, I could barely maintain any focus on anything. This was a little more straightforward, a little easier to do. So something we'll definitely keep in the books as like a good thing to stream, at least. Something we're doing something and I can talk at the same time to some degree. I'm dragging this on more than I should. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Catch you later. Have a good one.